spent that. I have well spent that $77. That's exactly what it was. Hurry up, guys.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. North Greenville University and Conference Carolinas would like to welcome you to Pepsi Stadium here on the campus of North Greenville University, where Christ makes the difference. Today's game features the Chowan Hawks and your North Greenville Crusaders in the first round of the Conference Carolinas Championship Tournament. And now at this time, let's meet the starting lineup. First for the visiting Hawks. In goal, number 30, Mallory Dunker. At defense, number 6, Kiera Wilkerson. At defense, number 7, Pave Burton. At defense, number 11, Jasmine Latney. At defense, number 19, Jordan Nicholson. At defense, number 22, Miston White. At midfield, number 3, Tashana Barnett. At midfield, number 5, Heather Orell. At midfield, number 12, Alexandria Hanlon. At attack, number 9, Leslie Escobar. At attack, number 15, China Cope. And at attack, number 21, Sabrina Ish. The head coach of the Hawks is Miss Melissa Nakasugi. She is assisted by Megan Smith and student assistant Jennifer Charles. And now, missionaries for your North Greenville Crusaders. At goalie, a junior from Fountain, South Carolina, number 2, Sydney Taylor. Defensive sophomore from Marvin, South Carolina, number 3, Caitlin Winston. At midfield, a sophomore from Orlando, Florida, number 4, Rachel Carroll. At defensive freshman from Bolton, South Carolina, number 5, Sydney Hall. At attack, a junior from Simpsonville, South Carolina, number 7, Hannah Hawkins. At defense, a senior from Roseland, North Carolina, number 8, Candace Pettit. At midfield, a senior from Malden, South Carolina, number 10, Emily Colson. At defensive junior from Greer, South Carolina, number 11, Monica Colwell. At midfield, a sophomore from Canton, Georgia, number 17, Julian Pizza. At attack, a sophomore from Harold Beach, South Carolina, number 19, Allie Esteen. At attack, a freshman from Malden, South Carolina, number 23, Judy Owen. And at defense, a sophomore from Fountain Inn, South Carolina, number 25, Christy Beeman. The head coach of the Crusaders in her second season is Miss Brianna Simple. She's assisted by Carrie Ann Barnes and student assistant Maddie Bethany. At this time, we ask you to please rise and gentlemen remove your caps for the invocation. Remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Let us pray. Lord, thank you for this beautiful day and the ability to come together and play the great sport of lacrosse. We pray you keep all players, coaches, officials, and fans safe and that you be honored in everything we do. Amen.
Hello and welcome into beautiful windy Tigerville, South Carolina. It's playoff time here for women's lacrosse. The number 5 Chowan Hawks come into town to take on the 4-seeded North Greenville Crusaders here at Pepsi Stadium right here in Tigerville, South Carolina. North Greenville coming in winning 6 of their last 7, but did indeed drop their finale to Mount Olive on the 21st, 16-2. Chowan, on the other hand, winning their last 4, but their last loss coming to these very North Greenville Crusaders right here on the home turf, 14-2. Going to be interesting to see what comes out of this affair. For Chowan, bringing in a pair of 38 goal scorers, Alexandria Hammonds and Heather Orrell, playing 16 games apiece, doing very well for themselves. Mallory Dunker, the lowest goals against in the entire conference with 77 in her 10 games played. North Greenville, in their goal crease, number 2, Sydney Taylor, number 1 in save percentage with a 48.8%, number 2 in total saves at 146. And also some goal scorers of their own for the Crusader squad. Rachel Kellogg, Hannah Hawkins leading the way, 58 goals and 46 goals apiece going in for this very interesting matchup here in the Conference Carolinas tournament. Just about ready to get this one started. Chowan in the all blue, North Greenville in the light gray, as we're set to start the quarterfinals here from Pepsi Stadium. Chowan taking off on the run, getting into the attacking third. Passing off to number 12, Alexandria Hammonds. Tries to get over to Heather Orrell. Over to number 22, Miston White. Right on the edge of the crease. Passing off, behind the goal. Now directly behind. Trying to find some opening. North Greenville pressing down on defense. Back to number 21. Still passing around, finding some space and chopped away. Still loose ground ball. And picked up finally by number 12, Alexandria Hammonds. Now Hammonds finds Leslie Escobar, who holds it behind the net. Now Escobar passing off. Now White with it. Trying to spin through. Met by some defense right there. Pressing in. Gonna be a flag taken up, but wiped away as Chowan finds their first goal of the game.
Goal scored by Chowan.
Now North Greenville finding themselves in an early hole, down 1-0. As it's going to be Hammonds for Chowan on the draw against Jillian Kiza. Now Chowan winning the draw once again. Now Barrett scored that first goal. Trying to get her second. Passes back out. Finds Hammonds. Back to Barrett. Back to Hammonds. Actually, no, it's number 5, Orrell. Slicing through and finds a goal of her own.
Goal scored by Chowan.
Now Chowan early with their second goal. Now 2-0 Chowan. North Greenville back on the draw. And Chowan still fighting around, and it looks like North Greenville finally comes up with their first ground ball and their first attacking chance. Now Rachel Kellogg gets her way through but loses the ball right there. And picked back up out of midair and fouled hard is number 23, Jenny Owens. And she'll be awarded a free position right in front of the net. Now Owens passes out now. Kiza finds it, now back. Spinning around, getting to Napoli. Napoli finding Kiza. To Colson. Back to Kiza. Back out to the outside. Now Hannah Hawkins, goal-scoring machine of her own. Second leading scorer in North Greenville comes up with it. Now back to Kiza. Tries to pass to Emily Colson, comes loose, but Colson scoops it back. Shot clock to 30. Colson finds Hawkins. Hawkins racing in. And a foul is going to be called. Stop the clock. Now free possession for number 7. Hawkins. Chipped loose. And Chowan coming up with a save. Now quick substitution right there. Sydney Long coming onto the field trying to play some defense here in transition for Chowan. Bad pass. And that one will roll loose. North Greenville comes up with possession. Now Long. Trying to find her way through. Trapped in the corner, but fouled. Gives some space to North Greenville. Long pass to the midfield. Still passed up into the attacking third. Emily Colson. She'll pass off to the outside. Now Rachel Kellogg passing off. Now Hawkins with it. Hawkins finds Napoli. Now North Greenville behind the net. Trying to spin their way through is Colson. And back out once again. Now some speed trying to go in. Beth Farrell. Hawkins spins through. Fouled once again. Gonna get another free position shot. A false start on the free position, going to give Hawkins another shot. And that one finds its way through. Hawkins opens the scoring for North Greenville. And that just bounced right under the legs of the goalkeeper. Mallory Dunker had the lowest goals against in the entire conference coming in. Was going to present a challenge to North Greenville, and this is looking like a completely different matchup than the 14-2 affair from earlier in the season. Now Kiza and Hammonds back on for the draw control. Hammonds comes up with it. Hammonds passing up to Barnett. Barnett back to Orell. And a lot of bodies right there in front of Sydney Taylor. Hammonds to Barnett. Barnett has space. Opts to not take the shot, takes the free position instead. Had a lane to the right, scooted left. Now to Shauna Barnett, who opened the scoring for Chowan. Chance to get her second. And Taylor gets it off the post. Now Kiza back in transition. Passes up to Hawkins. Hawkins up to Napoli. North Greenville with numbers. Napoli finding space with Kellogg. Kellogg stopped. And Dunker comes up big for the Hawks. Now chopped from behind, but fouled. Heather Orrell had it knocked away and then committed the foul back. North Greenville gets position. And another one. And a card's coming. Leslie Escobar getting sent to the box for the Hawks. Two-minute penalty to number 9. Now North Greenville with a man-up opportunity. North Greenville trying to spin around Napoli. Has it chopped away, still loose, picked up. North Greenville coming back out. Colson had a chance, didn't take it. Kellogg. Fouled. Free position on a man-up opportunity for North Greenville. Rachel Kellogg, the leading goal scorer for this North Greenville Crusader program. Will elect to pass out. Now behind the net for Kennington. And then still popped loose. Kellogg tried to get it falling down, hopped off post. And yet another free position chance for North Greenville. Passing out. Kellogg to Hawkins. Back behind the net to Kennington, to Napoli. Back to Colson, who bounces in for a goal. We're tied here at 2. Brilliant passing all around by the Crusaders. Finds the net 1 minute into the penalty. And that'll free number 9, Leslie Escobar, from the box. Back to even strength. Now North Greenville, who looked a little less than themselves to begin the game, finding some offense here, ties it at 2 with the momentum in their favor. Now Kiza comes up with the draw control. Passing up to Hawkins. Hawkins to Kennington. Kennington finds Estes. Owens, rather. And North Greenville still working their way around. Now to Kellogg. Kellogg tries to find her way through and finds the top. Third goal of the night for North Greenville. And just what a shot from Kellogg right there to find the top. He's got over Dunker. And North Greenville starting to figure out this Chowan defense. Kiza and Hammonds once again. North Greenville passing up once again. Kellogg with a lot of space. Getting hit from behind. Finds Kennington. Kennington passes behind the net. Now Hawkins has it. Hawkins over to Kellogg. Kellogg finding Estes. Now fouled is Emily Colson. Looks like number 5, Heather Orrell. A little too aggressive to number 10. Now free possession for the Crusaders. Colson still with it. To Kellogg. Hawkins. Hawkins slices through and tipped off of Dunker's stick back into the goal. Hawkins has her second. Hawkins her entire time at North Greenville, always been a playmaker, sometimes a leading scorer, sometimes assisting to her teammates. But always been an exciting player to watch, and knocks in her second. Team's back on the draw control. North Greenville coming up with this one once again. Trying to find some space. Passes out instead. Trying to find a streaking Crusader, but that ball comes loose, and now Chowan with a chance. Can't come up with it. Monica Caldwell fouled. Right now, North Greenville starting up the offense once again. Hawkins behind the net. Already has 2. Tries to find Kellogg, can't. And kept in the attacking zone. Colson now trying to start something. A lot of bodies right in front of Dunker. Colson takes a chance and finds the net. A bounce shot right between the post and the leg of Dunker. And that'll be Colson's second. Now off the strength of two two-goal scorers, Colson and Hawkins throw on another one by Rachel Kellogg. North Greenville leading 5-2 here just under 10 minutes into the match. Now foul right off the draw control. Early on the draw, still ends up white ball as called by the refs. North Greenville still on the offense. Now high pass brought down. Kellogg fouled. Looks like a card might be coming. Now offsetting fouls. We'll send Rachel Kellogg, the leading scorer for North Greenville, to the box for a minute. Offsetting penalties just sends her back to the sidelines. 75 on the shot clock. Now North Greenville pressured and losing it to Chowan. The Hawks come up with it. And now it's Heather Orrell streaking down the field, but will be fouled and will be brought back. Barnett finds Hammonds. Now the Hawks trying to set up, haven't been over here in almost 7 minutes. And losing it. Hawkins is found. Now North Greenville trying to run. Still in space, still pressing on the back foot for the Hawks. Trying to find Hawkins streaking ground ball, loose. And the Hawks come up with it. Passing up, finds Barnett. That's going to be a foul on number 11, Monica Caldwell. And the Hawks get some space. And now Wright fought there on the out-of-bounds line in some space, but Sydney Taylor comes up big on a stop. Now fouled. And something North Greenville has done aggressively is use Sydney Taylor as an offensive weapon. One of the most accurate players throwing deep down the field from the net. Not afraid to use her as an extra attacker. Now North Greenville back to the attacking zone. Kiza passing off, playing a little pitch and catch. Kiza passes off to Owens, finds Kennington. Kennington hassled, back to Owens, who's hassled herself by Orrell. Now Colson already has 2 on the day. Passes off, finds Kiza. Kiza with space, finds Kennington, just misses. But a foul's going to be called. Another free position shot for North Greenville. .38 left on the shot clock. Now passed back. Hawkins with it now. Hawkins to Kennington. Kennington to Owens. Owens back to Kennington. Finds Hawkins behind the net. Trying to find some space. Owens hassled. Now Kiza with it. Kiza passes off ground ball. Colson picks it up. Colson to Kiza. Trying to crash the net. Almost runs into her own teammate. Somehow finds Hawkins. And somehow bounces that one free as Dunker. Just in time for the shot clock reset. And just fine. As Dunker comes up with another save right there off that shot. Now a bounce up the middle isn't corralled by North Greenville. Still ground ball opportunity and picked up. North Greenville passing up. And that shot, that pass to Beth Farrell just goes wide. Now Chowan. Tave Burton gets us restarted. Now the Hawks pressing up once again. Orel. To Lotneff. Back to Orel. Chowan trying to find some space. Struggling to do so. Ish with it. Hammonds. Orel. Trying to find a shot in there, and it's dropped by Miston White. Had an open opportunity. Fell out of the stick. Now North Greenville on the counterattack. And fouled right at the corner of the attacking zone to slow the momentum. North Greenville had plenty of numbers going their way. And another foul once again. Creating some space. Now Colson to Kellogg. Trying to find Hawkins, does. Now Hawkins has one-on-one. Trying to shake her defender. Passes off to Kennington. Now Kennington to the corner of the net. Trying to find more space, spins. Can't find the opening. North Greenville once again trying to find some more. Colson blocked at the net by Dunker. And just stepping out of bounds is number 7, Tave Burton. Now North Greenville calling a timeout, trying to form some semblance of a plan for this offense. North Greenville leading 5-2 here in the Conference Carolinas quarterfinals. 14-10 to go in the first half right here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Just about ready to get this thing restarted here for the first half. 14-10 remaining. North Greenville leading 5-2. North Greenville 5 goals on 12 shots with 1 save, 9 ground balls, 5 draw controls, 5 for 5 on clears, and 1 foul. Chowan, 2 for 5 on shots, 6 saves. Dunker playing really well from the net. 1 ground ball, 3 draw controls, 2 for 3 on clears with 9 fouls. As we're just ready to get this one back underway. And now Hawkins will begin to Kiza. Back over to Estes. And Estes pass to Colson is picked off. Heather Orell trying to pass up. And that shot at a pass comes up short. North Greenville securing the ground ball, their 10th. Now Kiza finds Hawkins. Hawkins passes off to Colson. And that pass a little low to Kellogg and fought for by Barnett. Had the opening goal of the game, who's fouled by Kellogg. Now Miston White streaking down the field. White trying to find some space. White passes back to Latney. Now to Orell. Back to Hammonds, Orell. Back to Hammonds, trying to find some space. Chowan not really having much luck trying to get in. Now that pass sails wide. And North Greenville will take the possession. Sydney Long. Passing up to Caitlin Jensen. Up to Colson. Now finding Owens. Jenny Owens. Trying to find Kennington, is batted down out of midair by number 7, Tave Burton. We have a whistle. And a free position is going to be awarded to Jenny Owens. In an attempt to pass out, drops it, does Owens. Now Chowan with a chance. Having to fight through a lot of traffic. Now Pope attempting a pass, but a foul, and a hard one at that by Emily Colson, and she'll receive a card. And Colson just inadvertently stick to the head. Now a man-up opportunity for the Hawks. Leslie Escobar, the one fouled on the play. Now Escobar to Orell. Finds Barnett. Staring down the defense. Underhand pass back to Orell. Finds a streaking player right there. And bounced wide is Sydney Hawkins off the shot from Miston White. And sent rolling away, but Miston shot does end up back to Hammonds. Now Alexandria Hammonds to Nasha Barnett. To Shauna Barnett. With it now finds Orell. And White had a shot, didn't get to take it. And Barnett finding Orell, back to Hammonds, back to Barnett. Trying to get North Greenville to crack somewhere in the defense. 45 seconds on the shot clock. 51 seconds left on the penalty. Now Hammonds. Back to White. To Hammonds. Now North Greenville spread thin. Just a bit. Trying to spin free and knocked loose by the Crusaders. And still getting up off the ground ball. And a foul and a free position shot. And another card. And another check to the head. Jillian Kiza, the guilty party, now 2 down for North Greenville for the next 20 seconds. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. North Greenville having to fight off 11 on 9 after this free position and still have another minute 40 to deal with a regular man-up opportunity. Barnett staring down the lane. Backs out. Hard defense right there. And passes through, no foul called. Back to Orell. Shot clock has reset. Orell once again. Trying to get the better of Monica Caldwell, can't. Back to Barnett, spins through. And checked free. Ball's loose, and another foul is going to be called. And right there, North Greenville all of a sudden dropping from a man down situation to Shauna Barnett. Check to the head. Follow through 2-minute penalty to number 3 for Chowan, 10 on 10. Now North Greenville with a shot. Rachel Kellogg knocked loose and picked up by the Hawks. 58 seconds left on the Kiza penalty. Another foul called. Clock continues to run. Now the Hawks trying to streak down the field, trying to take whatever advantage they can before they're a man down. Passing back. Now Hammonds trying to find White, does. Miston White. Ground ball picked up by number 5, Heather Orell. Spinning through, trying to find a shot. Bounces off Taylor, who will trap it right at the crease. Now North Greenville with a man-up opportunity. Kiza is free. Foul right there. 32 seconds left to the Barnett penalty. Streaking free. Trying to find some space. The ball's knocked loose, but picked back up. Hawkins with it. Trying to find Napoli, does. And a shot, in and off. Hits post. Napoli passing off. 7 seconds left on the penalty. 3, 2, 1, and Barnett's free. Back to full strength. Still a chance for Barnett can join. Now Kiza, checked from behind. Loose ball opportunity. Barnett will be rewarded with it. Just a case of losing track of time. North Greenville comes up empty. Neither team can score off man-up opportunities. Right here, Chowan. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Still trailing 5-2. Led the game early 2-0 off back-to-back goals to start the game. North Greenville since went on a 5-0 run, but has been pretty much a drought for the last 15 minutes for both teams. Now trapped at the corner, Shina Pope finds it to Shauna Barnett to the outside. Trying to find her way through. Picks up, and that shot's high by Jasmine Leitney. Chowan closes to it. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Didn't hit post, didn't reset. And a free position coming the Hawks' way. Sydney Taylor, one of the best in the entire conference. In fact, the best in the entire conference in save percentage. 48.8% coming into this match. Stares down the Hawks. And that one chipped free and picked up by Taylor. 5.5 to go. And Taylor pestered by Escobar, but gets it out of the crease. Now Jensen gets it up. And check from behind was Kiza, but she gets it up. Now Estes. Off the pass from Beth Farrell. Still with it. Back to Farrell. Napoli now. Napoli finds Hawkins. And now streaking through, and a foul is going to be called before Estes can get a shot off. Allie Estes, the Carolina Forest High School product from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, sophomore on this North Greenville program. Getting a chance from a free position shot. Passes out. Finds Kellogg, back to Napoli. Napoli takes a chance and converts. And North Greenville finally scores another one. 6-2 for the Crusaders.
Crusader goal scored by number 24, Napoli.
Took a chance and came up strong. The Bernice Napoli. Her 8th goal of the season. And we got a pretty crucial time here for North Greenville, trying to stall any momentum that Chowan could have mustered up. And that's the first goal since the 2012 mark, Emily Colson's second goal. Now North Greenville not done yet. Kellogg trying to get through. Kellogg spins around and bounced off of Dunker's net. The ground ball goes to Chowan. That one's bounced through. Jensen can't come up with it. Now she does. Jensen passing back. Now North Greenville gets it up to Kennington. Off the pass from Pettit. And Kennington now fouled. 4 minutes to go in the first half. And Kennington bodied by number 9, Leslie Escobar. Tried to get checked once again, but Escobar unable to do so. Kellogg already scored 1 goal on the afternoon. Tries the wraparound. Is met by some defense. Passes off to Hawkins. Now Hawkins gets it back to Kiza. Kiza spinning through. Popped loose. Ground ball right in front of the net. And Kellogg does come out with it. Now North Greenville still fighting. And that pass, a little too excited, and still bounced back in for a chance. Jenny Owens, actually Beth Farrell with that one, gets it up to Hawkins. Hawkins loses it as the shot clock expires on North Greenville. Just over 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Shauna Barnett making her way down the field. Actually, Tave Burton, the one running up. And that pass right there from Kiera Wilkerson picked off by North Greenville. Now North Greenville with numbers. Farrell tries to find Kellogg, but can't. Still loose, and a foul is going to be called. Still trying to go up, Chowan. Working their way loose, but coming back. Escobar to Hammonds, back to Barnett. Barnett to Ish. Back to Barnett, to Hammonds. Finds Barnett. To White. Barnett, 38 seconds on the shot clock. To Hammonds. Barnett still no real movement yet. Barnett slips through. Has to back out. 25 seconds. Barnett loose. Trying to find Escobar. Escobar struggles to pick it up. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. 10 seconds. And that pass right in front of the net picked off by Sydney Taylor, who is fouled. 26.6 remaining in the first half. Shot clock is off. Taylor. Passing up to Long, to Kennington. North Greenville trying to get one more before this halftime break. Now Kiza tries to find Kellogg, does, and Kellogg gets her second. Didn't want to be left out, joining the 2-goal club. And this beautiful pass and beautiful right between the wickets for North Greenville's 7th. Emily Colson and Hannah Hawkins are joined by Rachel Kellogg, 2 goals apiece for the North Greenville Crusaders. On the addition right there, Bernice Napoli adding the 7th of those goals. Those 4 Crusaders, all the scoring for the team in gray. 9.5 seconds remaining in the half. Another draw control.
Eight, 7, 6.
Loose and picked up by Chowan. And it looks like Chowan more than apt just to not do anything and let the clock run out. As the first half comes to a close, North Greenville leads at 7-2 here in this Conference Carolinas quarterfinal. The 4 seed leading the 5 right here in Tigerville, South Carolina, here on the North Greenville Sports Network. And just about ready to get the second half here underway for the Conference Carolinas quarterfinals. Last game to be played before the tournament comes right here to Tigerville for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we'll get to that bracket here in the second half. Keysa and Hammonds once again ready to start us off. North Greenville on the strength of three two-goal scorers, leading 7-2 here as the second half begins. As Hawkins getting a chance, streaking to the goal, and blocked. An early chance denied by Chowan. Dunker coming up big, and now Chowan running up. Leslie Escobar taking a chance. Slowing down the game, passing off to Ish. And back around. Barnett to Hammonds. Hammonds trying to stare down. Met by the defense. Now spinning around. Can't do anything, Barnett. Passing off to Ish. No, Orell trying to get through, checked free. North Greenville thinks they come up with it. Ground ball picked up, quick shot taken, and Sydney Taylor with the save once again. Now North Greenville streaking once again down the field. Passing up, finds Estes. Estes will find Rachel Kellogg, first hat trick of the afternoon. North Greenville 8, Chowan 2. Just a beautiful bounce goal. And hats off to number 4. Great shot, great goal from the leading scorer for North Greenville, adding 3 to her total to bring her to 61 on the season. Was 9th in the conference coming in. Only top 10 goal scorer in the Conference Carolina is on the field this afternoon. Just 1 minute and 32 seconds in. Now Chowan trying to come up with a ground ball. Still bounced free in the circle. And finally picked up. And spinning through his Hammonds. Dodges 2 different defenders. Has to back out though. Picked up by the second line. Now Barnett. Hands off. Gets it back. And checked free. And picked up by Ish. Now Ish to Orell. Orell trying to find her way through. Finds Barnett, but a foul's called. In a free position going to be awarded to the Hawks. And checked free. North Greenville coming up with it. Still loose, and a foul call in the box. And that'll be on the Hawks. North Greenville comes up with possession. Monica Caldwell will pass up to Sydney Long. Sydney Long gets it over to Emily Colson. To Hannah Hawkins. Hawkins trying to spin her way loose. Finds Brennis Napoli. Finds Kellogg, who's fouled. Rachel Kellogg gonna get a free position opportunity. Already has 3 on the afternoon. We'll back out. Emily Colson to Ali Estes. And picked off by Tashana Barnett. And a warning given to the North Greenville side. Now Chowan trying to find their way up. Heather Orell leading the offense. Orell passing off. Somehow trapped back in the corner, but without going out of bounds. And a check from behind by Emily Colson. Now China Pope. Hands off to Heather Orell. A bit of a dunk-style goal. Doesn't go anywhere. Misses the net. North Greenville closest to it. And what a chance from Leslie Escobar. Doesn't get enough on it. Had Sydney Taylor beat. And now passing up. Napoli passes off. And there's another one. This one from number 21, Beth Farrell. North Greenville 9, Chowan 2. And that'll be Farrell's 9th of the season. And coming out of the timeout, Chowan kind of caught unawares as Beth Farrell scores her 9th of the season to put North Greenville up 9-2. First goal of the playoffs. And now North Greenville with a chance once again, still back on offense. Hawkins checked from behind and will be rewarded with a foul. Free position opportunity. Passing back out, allowing the offense to work. Now Kiza to Kellogg. Now Beth Farrell just scored that last goal. Tries to find Rachel Kellogg, but can't. Now Kellogg comes up with it anyway. Kellogg checked from behind. North Greenville ball. Now Kellogg, spin move out. Finds Kiza, back to Farrell, to Hawkins. Gives up to Colson. Now Colson to Kellogg. A little low, but picks it up. Kellogg shoulders it, hands it off. Colson with it now. Trying to spin and find some space. And a foul in front. Still is Colson. Kennington. Trying to find some space. Hawkins with it. And the shot clock will run out. Now Colson, spinning free, tries to find it. Now North Greenville will retain possession. 6-2, seconds left, just under 60. Now Farrell to Kiza, bounced up, picked up by Kennington. Kennington hands off. Now Colson with it. North Greenville trying to find an open man. And fouled from behind. Rachel Kellogg. Jillian Kisa actually the one fouled from behind. Checked by Deshauna Barnett. And a free position opportunity. And a bounce pass goal for Jillian Kiza. Bounce just to the outside of the goalkeeper. North Greenville 10, Chowan 2. And that'll be Kiza's first of the afternoon. 25th of the season, third leading scorer on this North Greenville team, right behind Kellogg and Hawkins, who've dominated the scoring, 58 and 46 coming in. Kellogg adding 3, Hawkins adding 2 to their totals. Giza bumping up from 24 to 25. Colson adding 2 of her own earlier to go from 16 to 18. Spreading the offense around North Greenville. Doing a good job of playing as a team and showing why they earned the seed higher than Chowan so far in this tournament. Now Kellogg. Now that one picked up by Dunker. Now Miston White runs up. And a foul called on Emily Colson. White will get some space. Now to Escobar. To Orell. Back to Barnett. A lot of the offense been run through Barnett this afternoon. To Orell. And finding number 12, Alexandria Hammonds. And North Greenville's 10-0 scoring run comes to an end. Chowan gets their third of the afternoon. Spinning out and came free. 10-3. And that'll be the 39th goal of the season for Alexandria Hammonds. And the Hawks aren't going out without a fight. Now Hammonds on the draw control after that goal. Trying to stall some momentum. Colson trying to come up with it. And North Greenville will be rewarded possession off the foul. Triple teamed, but throwing out and picked up by Hawkins, but she's out of bounds. Now Miston White misplays the ground ball, comes up with it after all. Chased down by Kennington. And Kennington will set her free. Now White. To Hammonds, back to Barnett. To Orell. Ground ball picked back up. Barnett tries to find Hammonds, but there's a foul. And a free position awarded to Alexandria Hammonds. Just scored the third goal for the Hawks. Trying to add another one. And she will. And just a big opportunity for Chowan, trying to keep this one up. Down 6, 20 minutes to play. And North Greenville scored a lot earlier in quick succession. 5 in a row early, 5 in a row across the last few minutes and the first few minutes of the halves. This isn't out of reach. Deshauna Barnett, Heather Orrell, and Alexandria Hammonds. The last 2 goals for her, the 4 for the Hawks so far. As Kiza picks up this draw control. North Greenville trying to get up. Now passing around. Owens hands off to Kennington. Kennington gets it over to Emily Colson. Gets it back to Taylor Kennington. Jenny Owens loses it, picks it back up, still loose. And fought for, still fighting. Still loose and picked up finally. Emily Colson now the one with it. Trying to work some offense. 30 seconds on the shot clock. As Kellogg loses it, barrels over the defense. And down is a Hawk, and we're going to have a stoppage in play. Down in some pain. One of the Hawks, and will need to be attended to. Here come the trainers. That is number 3, Tashana Barnett. 1 goal on the afternoon. Opened the scoring, in fact. Getting talked to by trainers, looks not to be really all too bad for the wear. Just making sure she's okay. Now Chowan going to run into a bit of an issue. Down a man. Having to swap out Jonna Barnett, one of their leading offensive weapons, now being shifted as there are no subs to defense for the time being. Dunker comes up with another save. Burton gets her run up the field. Barnett back here on offense. Switching off of defense, not onto defense. Still a chance. Barnett checked free. And a foul coming back. North Greenville going to come up with it. And that one checked free, still loose. Chowan with a chance. If they can come up with it. Ground ball opportunity picked up. North Greenville had a surefire chance, but giving it up. Still coming back on defense. Not allowing the Hawks an easy chance. Now to Leitneff. And some space for Orrell. Scored a goal early in the game. to Hammonds. But there's a foul. Monica Caldwell called for a foul. And Hammonds, another chance on a free position. Scored her second of the afternoon from this exact spot. And she's knocked loose. Sydney Taylor coming up big. Chowan still with it. Now pick up to Hammonds, knocked free. Caldwell with it. Still loose. And whistles. Because North Greenville will come up with it. And back underway. Loose on the ground, but picked back up was Candace Pettit. Somehow gets it up to Hawkins. And North Greenville calls a timeout here. 2 consecutive goals from the Chowan Hawks after North Greenville went up 10-2. And now we're going to have another break here. Timeout North Greenville. 15:56 remaining in the game here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Just about ready to get it restarted here. North Greenville still leading 10-4. Here in this Conference Carolinas quarterfinal. Hannah Hawkins about to get us restarted. 66 seconds left on the shot clock. 15:56 left in the game. Now Hawkins trying to find her way through. Passes off. Now Napoli. Already had 1 goal on the afternoon. Spinning away. Handing off to Kellogg. Already has a hat trick. To Jillian Kiza. Aliestis. And now Emily Colson. 2 goals of her own today. To Kellogg. Kellogg fires. It's wide and she's fouled. Free position from the right-hand side for the right-handed shooter. And no, they're going to say that one rolled in. It looks like North Greenville will be given a goal. Bit of a weird situation there, but everyone really paying attention to the foul whistle, not realizing the ball actually went into the net. So Kellogg comes up with her 4th of the afternoon. Kellogg 4 goals on 9 shots. Pacing Chowan all by herself from the goal scoring perspective. And now checked from behind, but fouled. Shauna Barnett checked hard by Ali Estes. Now over to Tave Burton. Gets it up to Heather Orell. Finds White. Now Orell back with it off the pass from Hammonds. Back to Barnett. And checked by Kiza. Another foul and another free position for the Hawks. Now passing through, bouncing wide, Chowan closest to it. 36 seconds left on the shot clock. Now Ish to Hammonds, 30 seconds. And Orell just getting ahead of herself, still loose. Now Orell back with it, still only 20 seconds to go. Hammonds slicing through, but is fouled. And that'll stop the clock. 16 seconds on the shot.
Guys, don't wait for the call. You have to play until the whistle, Jill.
And that one bounced and stopped by Sydney Taylor. Pettit sends it back to Taylor. Taylor fires long and chipped from behind by Tave Burton. Jillian Kiza gonna get us restarted. Stutter step to go. To Ali Estes. Gets it to Farrell. But that one's chipped loose, still loose, and picked up by the Hawks. Burton running. And chipped loose by Caldwell. But a foul is going to be called. 73 seconds to go on the shot clock. Escobar. To Hammonds. And now Orel with it. Bouncing loose. But a free position going to be rewarded to Chowan. And a foul once again in the box. Because we're going to stop the clock. And the officials sending some words the way of Melissa Nakasui, the head coach for the Chowan Hawks. Been getting chippy, been a little frustrating. A lot of whistles, but all warranted. Chowan still with it. 35 seconds left on the shot clock. And a chip pass over. Now Orel with it. Hard chip, but stays free. And 2 shots saved by Sydney Taylor before the foul is registered in. Now North Greenville with an opportunity. Try and clear out of the zone. Sydney Taylor. Getting it up to Sydney Long. Long gets past Escobar for the time being, still trying to fight with her. Spinning off, gets it up. Over to Kellogg. And now Kennington will come on. Now Hawkins with it. Still working around. And trying to find Kiza. Can't. North Greenville still comes up with it. Kiza was all alone. Only had the keeper to beat. And falling down, Rachel Kellogg. Free position for the 4-goal scorer. Make it 5. Kellogg continues her hot streak, bounces it through for the 12th goal of the day for the North Greenville Crusaders. And her 5 goals on the afternoon move her to 63 on the season. And a whistle off the restart will be awarded to North Greenville. Now trying to find Kiza. And Kiza free with it. Finds her way through. but has to come out. Colson, 2 goals in the afternoon for her. Afternoon becoming the evening. Passes off, finds Hawkins. Hawkins trying to find some space. And checked and stolen. Orell comes up with it for the Hawks. And now Hawkins forcing her towards the sideline. Still trying to get it. And Orell comes free. Finds Ish. Less than 10 minutes to go. Ish over to Orell. Orell finds Barnett. Now Chowan down 8. Needing a lot in a little time. Orell. And tipped down in the middle. Still loose was Hammonds. Now Hammonds again. He's over to Barnett. Barnett spinning through, checked. And still loose. North Greenville secures the ground ball. Now Taylor, offensively. Coming through, bounces to the midfield. And right there, Kellogg comes up with it. Kellogg spinning through. 3-on-2. And spinning through, Kennington. Stopped. And Dunker comes up big for the Hawks. Ground ball. And North Greenville comes back up with it. And that pass just sails wide. And a check free. We'll give it up to North Greenville. From North Greenville to the Hawks. Now, Orell. Spun free, but a foul in the restricted area. Free position once again to the Hawks. Orell on Taylor. And Orell takes her chance. Stopped. But a foul. North Greenville ball. Hopped over in the crease. Now Taylor sends up. Picks up North Greenville in the midfield. Still loose. And picked up and fouled hard, Kiza. And we'll get a stoppage in play. Hard play right there. Leslie Escobar came sailing in on Kiza. And just proving why ground balls can be dangerous right there in the open midfield. But Escobar, no worse for the wear. Comes up. Orell at the top. Hands off Barnett with it now. Back to Hammonds. Hammonds takes a shot. And that'll sail wide. Seven and a half to go. Sydney Taylor. Handing out to Sydney Long. Connects. Long dodges Barnett. Passes back. And this one goes up to the attacking zone with Ali Estes. And that shot, that pass secured by Kiza, gets it over to Colson. Colson loses it. Picks it back up. And checked, but fouled. And Kellogg whistled trying to get too far through. Just over 6.5 to play to Shauna Barnett with it for the Hawks. Spins her way through, gets up to Alexandria Hammonds. And now Hammonds with some space. Hammonds. And a whistle.
It might have been 3 seconds since they got the ball downfield.
Free position awarded. Alexandria Hammonds. Six minutes, 20 seconds to go. And blocked off the net. Saved by Sydney Taylor and back out. And now the Hawks still with it. Under 6 to play. Hammonds. Checked free. But another whistle, and Coach Brianna Temples for the North Greenville Crusaders getting a little frustrated with how quick the whistles are going. Hammonds blocked off by Taylor. And Sydney Taylor standing strong in the goal crease. Just like always, led the conference coming in time played. Over 922 minutes, 66 minutes. Has played the entirety of this match. And a foul as the clock ticks to 5. Hammonds. Spinning off. That pass does not connect. Still loose. North Greenville comes up with it. And checked free. And a foul called once again. And North Greenville will retain. And this one's sent up. North Greenville finally gets it out of there, defending third. Now back to the attacking third. Passed around at the top. Colson with it now. North Greenville trying to find more. No foul. Spinning free. North Greenville does get the foul here. And Colson a little shooken up. Kellogg, however, the one shook up. No worse for the wear. Kiza picks up her stick as well. Free position shot to number 4. Four minutes exactly to play. And that's her 6th. Double hat trick. 6 goals for number 4, Rachel Kellogg. Half the scoring of the afternoon going to this one player, and that is her 100th career goal. Great play from number 4, the sophomore from Orlando, Florida, the Masters Academy. Midfielder, 5'9" sophomore, Rachel Kellogg. 13-4 North Greenville. Just under 4 to play. And just one of those milestone achievements, 100 goals for Rachel Kellogg. Hannah Hawkins able to reach that mark earlier in the season, just about a month ago. The top two in scoring for North Greenville this season, both reaching their milestone to the triple digits. Now 3.5 to play here in this match, as Orell is back with it at the top. And that one sails wide. Chowan closest to it. Escobar with the restart. Hands over to Hammonds. And back around. Ish tries to find a teammate but can't. As this one's loose, and now Chowan still comes back up with it, just under 3 to play. Now that pass to Escobar comes loose. Still loose, and Chowan will be fouled and awarded with a free position. Leslie Escobar with an opportunity. And another foul. Three seconds left on the shot clock. Pretty much just going to have to fire it from where she's standing. Here we go, Escobar. Once again. Easily stopped by Sydney Taylor. And Taylor tries to clear. Kiza gets it out. Now Kiza passes up to Hawkins. Hawkins with just over 2 minutes to go. Gives back to Kiza. Passes way over. Finds Jenny Owens. Back to Taylor Kennington. And North Greenville trying to run out a lot of this clock. Kennington to Hawkins. To Napoli. To Owens. Trying to spin around. Orell's able to knock it down. Picks up the ground ball. And now trying to run the other way. Trapped in the corner. Knocks it free, but North Greenville going to be called for the foul. This one's sent up. Now the chance to play defense. Emily Colson on Leslie Escobar. Escobar gets up to Sabrina Ish.
1 minute.
1 minute remaining. As this one's bounced free and popped up, North Greenville comes down with it. Still loose. Taylor once again making a big save. Now North Greenville, 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds from a semifinal appearance. Now another ground ball picked up by the Hawks and ran up. Barnett with 25 to go. Trying to pressure in. 15 to go. Barnett, there is a foul. And the clock will stop with 10.5 to go. Another free position coming the way of the Hawks. We're going to have to bring on trainers for a cramp right here towards the end of the game. And just taking a break right here as we get a chance to. 2018 Conference Carolinas Women's Lacrosse Tournament as it stands. Limestone beat Erskine earlier today, 26-0. North Greenville leading Chowan 13-4 here with 10 seconds to go. We'll meet each other in the semis. Belmont Abbey with a 20-9 victory over Converse, and Mount Olive a 15-2 victory over Barton. We'll meet each other 5 o'clock here at Pepsi Stadium. Limestone and North Greenville will meet at 2:30 right here this weekend. 9.1 to go. Clock resets to 10. And Tashana Barnett will get us back going. And that one tipped from behind and still loose. Clock continues to run. 5 to go. And Chowan not really going to have a chance to do much of anything as this one goes. As another foul's called. But the official's whistle will round it off. And North Greenville does secure a 13-4 victory in this Conference Carolinas quarterfinal ahead of the tournament right here at Pepsi Stadium. Men's and women's lacrosse both being hosted right here on the campus of North Greenville University. And just men's will play on Friday, women's will play on Saturday as North Greenville takes a 13-4 victory. 7 goals in the first half, 6 in the second to Chowan's 2 apiece for that total. And looking through at all the stats, North Greenville finishes 13 goals on 28 shots with 10 saves, 24 ground balls, 12 ground controls, 23 of 24 on clears, and 24 fouls. Chowan, 4 of 25 on shots, 12 saves, 23 ground balls, 7 ground controls, most of those really early in the game, 18 of 20 on clears, 27 fouls. Tashana Barnett, 1 goal on 7 shots, to go along with 3 ground balls and 3 draw controls. Heather Orell, 1 goal and 1 assist on 6 shots, 7 ground balls. Tave Burton, 3 ground balls. Leslie Escobar, 3 shots, 4 ground balls. Jasmine Leitney, 1 shot and 2 ground balls. Alexandria Hammonds, 2 goals on 7 shots, 1 ground ball, 4 draw controls. Jordan Nicholson tacks on 2 ground balls. Sabrina Ish adds 1 of her own. Miston White adds a shot. North Greenville, Sydney Taylor, 1 ground ball, but a lot of saves and a lot of very effective goalkeeping from the crease. Candace Pettit, 3 ground balls. Caitlin Jensen, 2 ground balls. Sydney Long, 2 ground balls. Hannah Hawkins, 2 goals on 5 shots, 3 ground balls and 1 draw control. Jenny Owens adds a shot and 2 ground balls. Allie Estes, 1 assist and 1 shot. Jillian Kiza adds a goal on 2 shots, 4 ground balls and 6 draw controls. Emily Colson, 2 goals on 3 shots, 1 ground ball, 1 draw control. Emily Corder adds a ground ball, 3 ground balls for Monica Caldwell, 3 shots for Taylor Kennington. Beth Farrell, 1 goal on 1 shot. And your player of the game for the afternoon, scoring her 100th goal of her career, Rachel Kellogg, 6 goals on 11 shots, 4 draw controls, as North Greenville does take down Chowan here 13-4 from Pepsi Stadium here on the campus of North Greenville University. Conference Carolinas tournament again will be in action, men's and women's lacrosse, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here. And we'll catch you next time on the North Greenville Sports Network. For Alan Ellis, Rondo Thompson, Alan Cahaley, and everyone else helping today and throughout the season. You can access replays, highlights, and anything and more on youtube.com/North Greenville Sports Network. And that'll just about do it for us here. North Greenville again winning 13-4. The 4 seed advances here on the North Greenville Sports Network.